Folks, welcome back and Happy New Year. I have your latest home prices and insights for the Peel and Durham region for week ending December 28th, 2022. Let me tell you what I'm seeing out there. Now, in a little while, I'm going to talk about the numbers. The numbers are the numbers. We'll look at that in a minute. But in the field as a realtor, what we're seeing more and more of are homes being listed mid-renovations. I don't mean that they're going to actually finish it, that they've started rentals. The plan was to finish the rentals. The plan was maybe to sell it after the rentals, or the plan was to live in there. But mid-renovations, no toilets, no cabinets, no sink, no floors, and the home is for sale. And these are the photos that we see as is. And I'm not talking about, bank repossessed or anything like that. It's the seller. Obviously, something has happened, financially related most likely, and the home is on the market for sale as is. So somebody would buy it and complete the renovations, obviously at their own expense. From time to time in the past, we saw this, but it's way more prevalent now. We're seeing more and more of this. Sign of the times, I guess. If you feel this video can help somebody you know, please pass it along. Let's get into the numbers. If you want to speak with me about your real estate situation, selling, buying, it's really simple. Below this video, in the description, you'll find a link to my calendar. Click on that, book a time that's convenient for you. This way, I'll see the appointment ahead of time and I'll make sure my schedule's organized so we can talk about whatever's on your mind. Let's get into the numbers. I have here a quick summary for Mississauga, for Brampton, for Durham. This is for week ending December 28th. It's the last week ending for 2022. Let's take a close look, starting with Mississauga. For detached properties, again, for week ending December 28th, 11 detached properties were sold. I should say, and this, what I'm about to say applies to all the slides that I show you, it is normal for the last week of December and the first week of January for sales to be extremely low, which throws everything off. It throws off average prices, median prices, it throws off months of inventory. I don't want to skip these weeks, but just understand the numbers are a bit off, quite a bit in some situations, because sales are extremely low, which is normal this time of year. So 11 detached properties were sold in Mississauga for week ending December 28th. One of those was at $2 million or more. Average sold price is at $1,320,000. $1,320,000 is 32% lower than where the average sold price was a year before that. And the median price of $1,290,000 is 23% lower of where the median price was a year before that. Year-to-date sales. 2022 saw 38% fewer sales in Mississauga of detached properties versus 2021. 38% fewer sales and 6% fewer listings year over year. Months of inventory for Mississauga for week ending December 28th climbed to 4.4 months of inventory. Let's take a close look at Brampton. 17 detached properties were sold, which is almost half versus the previous week. So 17 were sold. No property sold at $2 million or more. Average sold price shot up to $1,267,000. $1,267,000 is 17% lower than where the average sold price was a year ago, and the median price of $1,169,000 is 22% lower than where the median price was a year ago. Year-to-date sales for 2022 in Brampton for detached properties, we saw 48% fewer sales versus 2021. It's almost half the production gone for 2022. And listings, 12% fewer listings year over year. Months of inventory sitting at 4.4 for Brampton detached properties for week ending December 28th. So here's my Durham, and for Durham I'm using Pickering, Ajax, and Whitby. I was going to say here's my Durham sample. 14 detached properties were sold. None of those sold at $2 million or more. Average sold price came down from the previous week, sitting at $1,147,000. $1,147,000 is 12% lower than where the average sold price was a year ago. The median price of $1,085,000 is 18% lower than where the median price was a year ago. Year-to-date sales for 2022, we had 34% fewer sales in Ajax, Pickering, and Whitby versus 2021, and we had 3% fewer listings. Months of inventory sitting at 1.9 months of inventory. Here's condos. Now this is for all of Peel region. 14 condos were sold. That's it. Not a lot of condo apartments were sold. 14. No condo sold at $1 million or more. Average sold price is sitting at $577,000. $577,000 is 12% lower than where the average sold price was a year ago. Median price of $568,000 is 9% lower than where the median price was a year ago. And year-to-date sales, condos across Peel region, well, we sold 39% fewer condos in 2022 versus 2021, and we had 2% fewer listings. Months of inventory for condos jumped way up to 6.6 months of inventory. I'm not going to say too much about months of inventory because the numbers are all wacko last week of the year and first week of the year. Here's a quick summary of months of inventory. Look, it's so important to know the numbers and to know what to take serious, what to not take seriously. Normally 99% of the year, numbers are accurate. The last couple of weeks, you really got to think twice about what do these numbers actually mean. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.